Hi, my name is Matt Will, and I want to start the first music community in Philadelphia. Are you a musician or know someone who is? The answer is probably yes, since it's estimated that 1 in 4 people play a musical instrument. This project is about offering those musicians a more open and adaptable community space that any musician can afford to participate in. Currently, nearly all music studios in the United States charge individuals the same expensive hourly rates they charge bands. These rates are typically only for a room to play in and not much else. The customer must still bring their own band, much of their own equipment, and the experience lacks in interaction among musicians. There is simply not a viable option for the majority of musicians who don't play in bands or can't utilize the services these expensive studios offer, even though they still love to play music with other musicians. Reasons could include time, work, money, family, travel, or many other variables. I want to help all kinds of musicians by building the Philadelphia Music House, which will be the actual brick-and-mortar location for the studio and community. It is a new style of music space that is focused on offering services that any musician, from the most casual to the most dedicated, can appreciate. The easiest way to think about how it would work would be to consider how a fitness gym operates. Our members will pay a low monthly individual membership fee, which will give them unlimited access to use our studios on a first-come, first-served basis in 50 to 60-minute blocks. They can obviously go beyond that time if no one else is waiting. It will be where the Philadelphia music community can develop into a place of networking, musicianship, interaction, bonding, and so forth. Because of its more open and adaptable model, there are certain things that it can incorporate which other studios can't. For example, we can have fun competitions, contests, and social events. We can hold jam sessions of varying styles to connect musicians with similar interests. We can conduct clinics and workshops given by professional musicians to expose our members to new techniques and sounds. We can invite manufacturers to give demonstrations on new products, and then give our members actual playtime with those instruments in the studios. We can give our members access to a private online forum. This will allow our members to connect and communicate directly with one another with the knowledge that they can potentially meet this person at our studios. We can also build new room styles which other studios can't build economically. For example, we can have a dueling piano or dueling drum room where musicians can bond through cooperative play. We can set up a workstation similar to a computer lab at a library. We then install necessary software to allow our members to master their own recordings, write songs, or even produce their own music video. We can hold open recitals for members to exhibit their talents to friends and family and share with them what they've been working on. We can also incorporate a matchmaker service where I can create a database of musicians and match them based on their desires and abilities. For example, is this person a jazz guitarist who only wants to meet people at the studios to play casually? Or is this person a rock drummer who actually wants to form a gigging band? We are able to connect many types of musicians based on their own situations. Again, it gets back to this more open and adaptable community model that any musician can afford to participate in and find their own use. There are limitless possibilities for what it can grow into and what it can offer. The most obvious way you can help is by donating to this project. Pretty much anything related to music studios is expensive. In constructing the sound-isolated rooms, the techniques involved require at least double the materials of a conventional room. Then there are the musical instruments I need to purchase to furnish the rooms. I'm sure you can imagine how quickly the costs in this project escalate and why I need your help. Even a small donation will help not only financially, but also as a show of support by the community that this is an idea worth building. I will be investing several thousand of my own dollars into this project, as well as approaching potential lenders. And your show of support will go a long way in bringing those lenders on board. Beyond a donation, there are other things you can do to help. If you are a musician, I encourage you to visit our website to participate in a survey I've constructed. It's a short survey that collects basic information such as any comments, suggestions, as well as what your music playing habits are. This will greatly help in shaping what direction the community should go into. If you don't live near Philadelphia, but know of musicians in the area, then please forward this project on to them. They can receive a monthly membership at a lower price based on their own donation, which they will certainly appreciate. And I'd like to speak more about that as I consider it an extremely fun and enriching reward. For any of the rewards listed that offer a month of membership, there are three things you can do. You can either use the membership yourself, you can gift it to a musician friend of yours in the Philadelphia area, or you can sponsor a musician. I will personally find a musician in Philadelphia who would like to become a member of our community for you to act as their sponsor. They will then write you a letter thanking you for your support of the idea, as well as for sponsoring them for that month. I will then mail that letter to you as your own side reward. That pretty much sums things up. If you'd like to learn more, you can continue to read the description below this video, or you can visit our website at www.phillymusichouse.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. I also want to hear from any and all of you. I can be reached through email at matt@phillymusichouse.com or by phone at 267-603-1350. I'm generally available to speak whenever, but please keep the hours in which you call reasonable. I am in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. I'm excited about this project, and I hope you can see the great potential it has in giving a broad range of musicians the opportunity to enjoy playing music again. So thanks for your time, and let's get this thing rolling.